Good morning, everyone. We're gonna maybe start doing a vid a day, League of Legends. Your hero, Apple of Ryuk, playing Malphite, and we're gonna follow from Rengar's point of view because I decided to focus on Rengar to shut down. Figure if I can keep him off my team, we can probably win. And yeah, let's just get into it and see where this goes. So, starting off on ARAM, coming down the lane. I am going kind of tanky, so I don't really have damage in the beginning, so not going to be aggressive trying to throw things out here. Rengar doing his thing, hiding in the bushes, being a Rengar. And just doing what he does. They're all hiding in the bushes. They're really trying to go for that first blood gank. Nautilus trying to get that anchor landed. Nice little Q by... Risky one, though. She threw up her shield kind of late. If she had gotten anchored, that could have been a problem. And there's the hook. And they all come in. They collapse. And Jin's able to flash out of there. I'm able to peel a little bit. Oh, Rengar jumping in. I was able to get the Q on him. Slow him down. Rengar jumping out. And there he goes for the kill again. But gets dropped. First blood goes to them. We're able to get a kill on it as well, but they do get a 2-to-1 on that, so not great. They are able to get that first blood. That hook plus the Rengar jumping out is going to be a pain in the butt throughout the entire match. One of these days I'll upgrade this old potato so videos and gameplay will be a lot better, frame rate will be a lot better, but until right now, yep, here comes fucking Rengar again. I got a collapse back on him, was able to get a slow on him. Morgana got the Q, and we were able to secure him for another kill. That's 2 deaths onto Rengar. That's pretty good. Nautilus coming out a little far, able to get the kill onto us, but we did return death onto him as well. So, I'm sorry, that was Rumble. Rumble is just one of those pain in the ass characters. Like he's weird to play against, and you don't think he'd be as damaging as he can be sometimes, and he's just a real bother. Nautilus getting taken down the 1-for-1. We are 1 up on the kills right now, so that's nice, leading in the kill count. We're going to need that lead if we're going to have any hope at staying ahead. Rengar jumps in, gets the kill, but does go down. There's a 1-for-2, unfortunately, so they're able to tie it up. 3-for-1, 3-for-2, keeps it tied. So, not the ideal situation, but hey, at least we got, kills they didn't get away for free. That's a lot that's like 4 deaths for Rengar. He's like half their team's deaths right now, isn't he? That's nuts. We're leading a little bit on the gold at the moment, so that's helpful. We can keep that farming up, keep that gold going. And of course, got a lead on the kills. Sorry about that. There, we got a nice jump out. We get a kill onto it, get 2 kills. Unfortunately, Rengar jumps out, and we get murked. Completely murked. So that is like a 4-to-1. Is this going to be the ace? Yeah, that's an ace. So that's a 5-for-1. That is completely my fault. That was a terrible ult. There was no reason to ult out onto those full health players when I didn't know where Rengar was. And also we lose the tower. So this is turned from an okay start into a horrible start. We managed to kind of redeem ourselves a little bit here, getting a couple of kills. But not great. So I'm gonna actually switch to directed camera and let the game kind of decide where to go. It'll keep the action in the middle, but we'll keep focused on Rengar and Malphite as we're trying to clear out, pushing forward. Cannot get damage onto the tower, unfortunately, and have a long ways to go to retreat before we're safe. Oh, Oh, that sucked. Somehow we've managed to tie it up again on kills, so. And even with their tower down, they don't have much of a gold lead on us, so that's very beneficial. Alright. Back to some poke and clear. And they really have kind of an advantage on us at the moment. Nautilus hooks me, which is not the best hook in the world for him. As you can see, I already have my first, my mythic tank item there. Whatever the heck that thing's called. Draven gets nailed, but I do come in trying to save. And we do line up a lot of damage, but don't secure any kills on it. And that is barely okay. Jin's gonna be able to clean up Rumble here with a nice little W, and they're gonna get some damage onto the turret. And there's not much that Morgana and Jin can do about this, especially with Nautilus right there. Yep, just takes a cue from Nid. Nice snare there by Bard, and able to finish up Nautilus as it's coming down. Jin with the ult is able to really get some damage onto Seth there and take her down. Still somehow tied in kills. Like, it feels like, and it looks like every time they're pushing in, they're getting the better of the exchange, but then somehow we managed to claw our way back there and tie it up and get the kills back that we lost. So it's a little bit of, you know, back and forth. That's all right. I'll take all the poke on the Malph. All the poke on the Malph. Keep trying to stay on Malph. There goes Rengar diving in. He went too deep. They were able to get. Oh, that Rumble ult was disgusting. And we are all gonna go down. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna try and keep damage. But not much I can do about that. So now they're up again, 24-20. Somehow we're gonna get it back. We always seem to. I don't know how. Rumble's the only one that's low, so it's not like they're all low from that last team fight. Did not just flash into the tower. That was a weird flash for not. All right, here comes the hero. Ryuk coming in. They all collapse in when Nautilus goes in, but I'm able to intercept them all, and we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. You're not getting away that easily, Nid. We are on top of you. Get over here. So, yep, Nautilus is the last one left. So, I think leaving the team to clean up Not while I disrupt their lines of damage is the plan. Like, I definitely need to peel. I'm sure there are things that I could do better, but hey. Alright, staying in there, taking the damage, and I'm going to get taken down, unfortunately. But better me than everybody else. If I can keep them alive, we have a chance. Oof. Bard taking a devastating Q from Nidalee. Alrighty, they're coming in, putting pressure on the tower again. Tower's wicked low. Bard gets taken down by another vicious Q from Nidalee. Alright, Hero Malphite back on site. And getting a little bit far out, but they're coming in on us. They're taking damage from the turret. And we're able to keep people alive. I'm able to get in and get the kill on Rumble, thankfully. He thought he had the turret, but was able to hold him off. And Nautilus goes down, being a little bit too deep with no support. Seraph was really pinging that tower. Like, somebody get one more hit on it, but it was not in the cards. And I'm hanging out in the bushes here, waiting for Rengar, who I assume is in the bush that he is in, to try and dive in to grab a jump on him. And he is holding in there, and he's going to get ready to jump on Jin. And as soon as he does, boom, gotcha, boy. I know it's not the best in the world to launch my Malphite on Malf alt onto one person, but shutting down Rengar is the goal here. Keeping him off of Jin as long as possible is hopefully what's going to win it for us. We are leading in kills. We were leading in kills. There we go. We're still leading in kills. Somehow we're leading in kills. They got a little bit of a gold lead on us because of the turrets, but it is what it is. They're going to jump onto me for some reason. That's why, so that he can get to my back line. Yeah, that worked out for him. That'll happen. Bard flashing out of there before things get spicy. Yeah, a little bit too far forward there, Bard. Hey, Bard with a nice bait on Rengar. The turret does go down, but, well, it is what it is. You can only do so much. They'd had a sliver of life if the thing wasn't going to survive. Alrighty. And team's back on site. Malf goes balls deep behind enemy lines. Coming back to try and peel. Jumps onto Rumble. Get him off of there. Boom! Onto Rumble and Seraph. Let the team deal with Nautilus. Let them ping pong him around and snare him while I scare off the damage. And I'll come back to help him clean up. And we are good to go. So we're all clean at a 34-36. Inhibitor is the only thing left. Turrets are all down. We are on the back foot, even though we're leading in kills. Still behind on gold. But somehow still alive. Alrighty. The team's getting ready to spawn back in. Joining back into the middle of the field. And here we go. We desperately want this this turret. We have got no damage onto it, as you can see at the moment, and it is just brutal. Rumble throwing his ult down, probably prematurely. I don't think that ult was used well. I don't know. It didn't help them engage. It didn't get a kill. It didn't really set up a zone for a fight. So I think he wasted that, which is probably beneficial to us. Coming back up to full team strength as Draven takes a disgusting Q to the face. I didn't realize how many disgusting Qs my team was taking until I'm doing the replay right now. Like, I take a Q, but I'm normally moving forward, so it's not as bad because it didn't travel as far, and also I've got the defense for it. Alright, able to actually ult engage there for a change, which is nice. And I'm going to jump out on Rumble, try to save Morgana here if I can keep Rumble slowed down and hurting. There we go. Let's get Nautilus. He doesn't get Morgana. Morgana survives somehow. And that is a nice team fight. That's a, 4-for-1 there? Yeah, Nidalee runs away. We'll go ahead and hit a tab here so that you can see the items being purchased. Definitely went mostly magic resist with their team. Didn't really need... I wasn't worried about Rengar jumping on me, really. Like, Rengar's going to target backline. His damage onto me is not something I need to be too concerned about. And also, I just shouldn't be standing there fighting him face to face. Like, I need to hit and move with him and keep him at an arm's length. Alright, 14 minutes in. Full strength. Here we go again with another team fight. And, of course, they've got that inhibitor turret down, so I got the super minion up front. Being a real pain in the ass. I keep getting my slows off. Even if it's on Nautilus, just kind of poking, keeping him away from getting a good hook on anyone is going to be important, zoning him out. He got a hook there, but Morgana quick with the shield. Able to get away without getting yoinked in. They still have about 1,000 gold lead on us. So we are still On the back foot here, Nautilus with a nice hook is able to get him, but boom, they clump up too much, and there comes the Malphite ult onto him. Rengar goes down, gets no damage out, which is the goal. Rumble coming in, causing problems. Let's get rid of Nidalee first. All right, let's get a slow on a knot, and then let's get over and get Rumble. All right, a nice little 4. Was that 4 for 1 again? No, that was a 4 for none. And I'm chasing down Seraph, just keeping her back so that my team can clean up the minion waves. And we can maybe finally get some damage onto the turret. It's not looking like it though. Nice snare, way to grab the last kill, Morgana. It's a delayed ace. She technically went down before team showed up. So there we go. We got some nice damage on the turret this time. It is not going to go down. Nidalee with the execute, and this is bad because we are all going down. We just got wiped. Maybe we're a little too greedy under the turret there. A little too excited to finally get some damage. Bard with the ult almost gets Nidalee. Almost gets Nidalee in the forced 1v1. But now we're in trouble. They are coming in on the Nexus turrets. And we are in trouble. That's a very long respawn time. Only Draven is up. Draven's going to come in and try to save the turret. He's not going to be able to. That turret is going to go down. They are pushing for the end, but we come out. We get the kills. 1, 2. Rumble throws his ult down, but it doesn't really seem to do much. Coming in on 3. 4, and there's the ace. Literally on our last lifeline, our last turret. Still have not killed a single of their turrets, but the gold lead has been significantly reduced. Pretty much even right now as we are rocking a 9-kill lead. And we are finally going to get our first turret, so that's going to go ahead and give us a little bump. And now we can put the pressure on them, hopefully. Any sort of like complete wipe on us, team wipe ace, is going to be significant problems as we are down to 1 turret. And as you can see there, I could take some hits. I could take a couple hits. So they're coming in. Nautilus is getting it. Rengar trying to go for it, but I'm not going to let him. I throw my ult onto Rengar. They managed to take him down, which is good because that would have been a problem. I'm holding all of their team back here while my damage does what they're supposed to do and just gathering up the kills. We are going to get cleaned up here, unfortunately, but we're gonna you know, make them pay for it and force them to kind of fall back to get the kills, giving us a little bit more time to respawn. But this is a big respawn timer. We got 9 seconds left on Morgana, but everybody else is in double digits still, so they're going to be pushing and trying to get there. But I think we're going to get up just in time. Inhibitor had respawn, so that's going to help as well. All right, there goes the inhibitor again, and now last line. Morgana dives in, ult, hourglass, gets the stun on Rumble. Rumble is going to eat shit. Tries to throw down his ult as a last-ditch effort, but no, sir. So Rumble didn't seem to be using his ults effectively in this matchup at all. Alright, there's Rengar. Oh yes, I get him just in the nick of time. Rengar goes down without being able to jump on anybody. That was an emergency ult. Like, oh shit, he got past the front lines. It's like playing StarCraft and somebody comes, you know, behind. Yeah, Seraph's going to whiff with that slow, and that's going to cost her life as I'm going to be able to stay on top of her. At some point here, Nautilus is like, ignore Malph, he does no damage. And then if you look at the end of the match, I was top damage for my team and only like 400 points of damage off top damage overall. So even with the tank build, I do some damage, and especially with all the AoE, like, they couldn't just ignore me, because if I'm standing in the middle of them, like all of them just going off, it's going to whittle them down. So here comes Nodin trying to. Here comes Rengar just trying to dive again. Boom, blow him up again. Not letting him get in on them. As long as I'm keeping Rengar off my team, we're doing okay. Because he could blow them up. They are squishy. It does look like Jhin has more health than he probably should. Let's see what items Jin's rocking. No, not necessarily. He's all damage items. Is everybody else all damage? Anybody have any health? I mean, nobody's got any health items, so yeah, we're all pretty squishy. So if Rengar gets onto people, we're in trouble. Alright, Jhin able to rock his ult and take him down again. Here we are coming in. We've managed to get the inhibitor down. We are putting some pressure on now, getting a little bit aggressive. Rengar trying to get in there. And here he comes, and he does make it in. I'm able to get a slow on him, so we were able to drop him, only lose one player. Taking a lot of damage onto Malph, but that's what he's built for right now. Definitely with the magic resist too is helping out a lot. Like, I could stay in there for a long time, and they really can't do much to me. I think at this point I had bought in Grudge, yeah, so I got that on Rumble actually, so I can stand in his ult and he can't do shit. I can just face tank Rumble all day. He does 30% reduced damage to me. So, do we get Rumble? Do we not get Rumble? Yeah, okay, we get him. Yeah, that ult was probably a little unnecessary, but, you know. Bard and Draven are back up, so they're not going to be able to push all the way in too hard. So it is going to be 4v2 for the next 20 seconds. They are going to have to defend. Our inhibitor is not back up yet, so we are in a little bit of danger. Rengar jumps in, and as you can see how much he just melts Draven. Thank God Draven was able to get out of there. He had a snowball on him, so he was just a keystroke away from death right there, and, well, there's that keystroke. Morgana comes in, is able to finish off Nidalee as she jumped in under tower, and Nautilus and Seraph are going to have to fall back because they just really can't do anything. Malphite coming back in with the deep strike. And Seraph and Nautilus are going to have to fall back because my slow cooldown and everything, you're not getting away once I'm on you. And we're going to go ahead and push down side, clear the bushes. Checking for Rengar, because Rengar could be anywhere at the moment. I don't know that he's still back at base, but he's definitely still there. Alright. Finally making it back out to the field, and we got a 10 kill lead and a 3k gold lead right now, so we're definitely pushing well now. Our inhibitor's back up. We're not in a safe place, but we're in a better place. Oh, nice snare by Morgana onto Rumble. Rumble getting held up. Draven gonna go ahead and throw a little bit extra damage. Nice crit for 700 there. Alright, a little bit of chess going on, movement backs and forths, trying to zone each other out. I'm definitely going to stay on Rengar, trying to zone him out. I'm going to go ahead and drop his spell shield just because I know I wasted a snowball and a flash, but keeping his spell shield down is going to make him vulnerable for my ult, which is why he got the spell shield in the first place, because I was nailing him with my ult and he wasn't able to do shit. I'd ult him and he'd get locked down forever. So getting that shield off felt important. I'm not going to worry too much about Nautilus's anchor coming in because his team can't get on top if I've got them zoned out properly at the moment. So you see this whole like diagonal shift of like I'm forward and down on the right side, Nautilus is forward and on the left side. It's creating like we're both zoning each other's teams out, so our damage is exposed to the tank, but it's almost like the first one to collapse, negative Ghost Rider is going to get shit on. So as soon as Rengar is down, I can use my ult offensively, and I do. Like, now Nautilus is out here by himself. Nothing he can do. And that's basically the game plan. Get Rengar to do something stupid. Rengar does something stupid. Kill Rengar, blow up the team. So that's one inhibitor turret down. Boom. There's a kill. Second Nexus turret's about to go down. Boom. And there's the Nexus for the come behind win. Like, we were on our back foot the whole time. And somehow managed to eke it out just through just playing well. keeping to what we needed to do. So, alrighty, thanks for tuning in to today's episode and the first episode of Daily League. And take care of yourselves and don't get sick like I did. Sucks.